We got to talk about Uncle Trump hitting the New York Knicks versus the San Antonio Spurs. What was that, game 3 last night? As you guys saw there, that was obviously him in the motorcade rolling to the arena. They had the whole city shut down. I mean, they were telling people to show up to the game, I mean, hours upon hours early because of the extensive security checks, and rightfully so. A lot of these folks here on the left are absolutely crazy. We've seen that. So you got to be safe. You got to be safe when Uncle Trump is in the arena. And so, yeah, that was him arriving. This is actually him sitting in the arena itself with New York Knicks owner. I believe his name is James Dolan.
Tonight, President Donald Trump becomes the first sitting United States president to
All right. That was that. Him on the broadcast there. So, yeah. There was one moment, though, that the left has, like, grabbed onto and is stuck to, and it's like their shining moment of the night. And that was when Uncle Trump was put on the Jumbotron during the national anthem, where you can hear, obviously, some boos, but you definitely hear some cheers as well. Here's the unaltered clip.
Whose brush shines and bright stars through the perilous fights.
So, obviously, there's definitely boos there, but you can also hear some cheers. Here's another angle of that going down. So there you go. And you can see he's basically kind of in the, well, I wouldn't say the middle, a little above the middle in a booth here. I personally was hoping that he would sit courtside. Now, that would have been absolutely fire. Now, obviously, we all know why it's probably not the greatest idea to sit courtside. But I think it would have been super, super cool to see Trump courtside. Feet on the wood, that would have been dope to see. Because that's what he used to do, and we're going to get into that here in a second. So yeah, you guys can let me know what you thought about that moment there with the boos / cheers, whatever you want to call it. But the left is taking that moment and absolutely running with, ooh, Trump got booed, Trump got booed. I guarantee you once these gas prices come down, all of those boos go to cheers instantly. Okay, the gas prices are up temporarily. By the time the midterms come around, those boos will be 100% cheers because those gas prices will be back down. And because people are a little frustrated. And rightfully so. I get it. Just because I like Uncle Trump, just because, I'm an America First Republican, does not mean I don't understand why some people may be a little frustrated. That's the reality of the situation. I'm not an idiot. Okay? People pull up to that gas pump and see those prices. A little unhappy. Understandable. Okay, understandable. But once this whole Iran situation is done with, Democrats are in trouble. Because even with that, right, they got what they wanted, but of course it's New York, so you got to discount it a little bit. New York did vote for Mamdani and Kathy Hochul, and of course Kamala Harris. So, not exactly the friendliest crowd. Okay, so you got to discount it a little bit, but one, they still lost the election. So there's more of us that support Uncle Trump than that don't. And two, in these upcoming midterms, it's not looking good for them. So they can have the boos in this little moment all they want to, but in the grand scheme of things, they're more unliked or disliked, I should say, than Uncle Trump himself. So yeah. Okay, I can't play too much of that because there's music playing, but yeah, this is another image of Trump and is it Mike or James? I believe it's James Dolan, and I believe Kai, his niece, right? right? Or granddaughter, not niece. Whoa. I said niece. Hey, I corrected myself. All right, relax. Granddaughter. But of course, people are upset. Like, Hakeem Jeffries. Of course, Discount Obama had to get in front of the camera and complain.
To say about Donald Trump going to the Knicks game, and at this point it's game day, and I think Knicks fans just want to enjoy Game 3, the first home game that we've had in 27 years. But it also is not clear to me that Donald Trump is a big Knicks fan. I mean, does this guy even know the difference between Karl Rove and Karl Anthony Towns? I don't think so. He's just injecting himself into the NBA Finals because he always has to bring the MAGA circus into town. And that's unfortunate. Thank you, everyone.
Jeez, I hate the way that he talks with the pregnant pauses and everything. And so, yeah, we can get into, obviously Trump is most definitely a Knicks fan. We're going to get into that here in a second. But, hey, listen, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver literally got on national television and defended Trump. Check it out.
And Trump, I've been with the league for a long time. I ran NBA Entertainment years ago. He did an I Love This Game spot with us. He was a fixture at NBA at Madison Square Garden. You guys remember, all of you, when you played here, not Draymond, but back in the old days, he had courtside seats. He was here all the time. He was at drafts. So he's a genuine Knicks fan. And so, yes, there's some inconvenience to the fans here, but one looking around this arena, it's packed. So people listen, they came early, they got through whatever extra security, which is necessary. So as I said, I think we should be using sports to create more of a sense of community with people, not less.
We know you're a New Yorker, 55 years. We know you have to be neutral, but how big is this for the
Trump?
Yeah, so you had Adam Silver, the commissioner of the NBA, defending Trump in that situation. And then if you want to, where did I save it at? Oh, here it is. Yeah, something weird is going on at The View because Whoopi Goldberg actually got on and defended Trump too. I know, crazy, right?
I'm sorry. Trump and Mayor Mamdani are Knicks fans and have been. They're New Yorkers. And you can't, there's nothing either one of them can do to change what's happening in the city for this team. They can, they're there. Okay, there's a lot of
jinx us?
There's a lot of, you know what? I don't think anything can jinx anything. I think these guys are on a mission.
They are on a mission.
On a mission. They're like the Blues Brothers. They're on a mission from God. And they have been winning and doing everything. And, you could be buck naked up in the box and ain't nobody paying attention.
Yeah.
Oh, dear God,
I hope that doesn't happen.
Okay, but I will say, if I were advising him, I would be like, do not go, because if they lose tonight, everyone's going to blame Trump.
The jinx.
You just cannot put that out there.
Yeah, which they did lose. And of course, some people are blaming Trump for the loss, blah, 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 which it's not the reason why they lost. Okay. It's not the reason why they lost. All right. It was a highly contested game, very close game. But to go back to Hakeem Jeffries' statement on Trump not being a Knicks fan, what about clips like this?
162 lead. The last time diving into the arms of Donald Trump. Gates, what I did? Well, I never realized how big he was until I was holding him. This was not pretty. Did you take a hard hit? A little bit of a hit, but he's great. He's a good guy. I know him, so it's okay.
What do you think of the Knicks comeback here?
I think they're doing great. It's a great game.
All right, don't get hurt.
Have a good time.
Let's go back to Vernon Doc.
Okay, Tuesday night, of course.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know who this guy right there on your screen is, his name is Charles Oakley, famous New York Knick, an absolute legend. And he was one of those guys that, and I feel like we all know one of those or a few of those types of individuals. Some of us are those individuals ourselves, but he's one of those guys where if he tells you he's about to whoop your behind, believe him. because he's about to swing. So you better not be laughing thinking he's joking. Like, he's really about to swing at you. You know, if you call him out of his name, like if you call him a female dog or something, like, be prepared to fight because he's going to swing at you. You know what I mean? Like, he's one of those types of individuals. He's not somebody to play with, okay? So, yeah, that is Charles Oakley, all right? I've heard some stories about Charles Oakley, including stories about him once he became a coach, okay, and, like, whooping on a player. Which, hey, listen, you should keep your hands to yourself, but some of those stories, man, are the way that they're told is just absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. But even CNN was showing Trump sitting courtside.
It's your good friend Donald Trump.
Donald,
yes. My business partner. What does it say? Walk on?
I love this game, and if you don't, you're fired.
But, I mean, who's more of a New Yorker president than Donald Trump? I know he has rejected his citizenship there and has moved to Florida, but the guy has a tower called Trump Tower up on Fifth Avenue. He's from Queens. He is a New York character and has been for decades. It's not like out of the realm that he would want to go to Madison Square Garden and be part of the action.
Facts. That was aired on the Communist News Network itself. So, yeah, 100% facts. And here's an older clip. I'm probably going to have to edit this because there's some music playing in it, but here it is.
Donald Trump, who is a big Knicks fan and who joins us now. Donald, I know you're a Knicks fan, so are you disappointed that Kobe's not here, or are you glad he's not here because it ups your chances?
Well, I guess you could look at it both ways, but I'd like to see Kobe play. I came here to see my man Kobe.
Defense, too, because the Pacers were held scoreless in the last 2 minutes and 41 seconds after they had.
The number one reason to vote brought the Knicks back.
Shaquille O'Neal's shoe.
Oh my God.
Right here, which is a serious shoe.
Is that a real shoe?
That's a real shoe. He took it off after a game and handed it to me.
Oh my God.
I carried it like this.
Yeah, I guess. Because you don't
this
really
is-
like germs anyway, do you?
No, yeah, from
How
Shaq.
are you? How are you?
Our guest celebrity cameraman, Donald Trump. Don, welcome to the telecast.
How you doing, folks?
Fine, thank you. You know, we must be paying our cameraman a pretty penny.
You're paying a lot of money. It's a great job.
Thanks for being with us, Don.
Thank you. Great game. Have a good
So from having conversations with the famous Patrick Ewing to playing with the actual broadcast cameras and everything in between, everybody used to love Trump, okay, until, you know, Democrats told him that he was somehow some kind of racist. But here's another clip with him with Isaiah. And he made it. With the pressure on, the wife watching, he made the free throw. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. So, yeah, I was saying Donald and Uncle at the same time. Uncle Trump. Uncle Trump is most definitely a Knicks fan, and it was great that he attended the game. It's unfortunate that the Knicks lost. I believe it was a super, super close game. I didn't end up watching it, but I believe it was 104-99, so super, super close. Super, super close. It's going to be good to see the Knicks win, though. Even though I'm not a New York Knicks fan, don't really care too much, you know, don't really care. I used to be like some Knicks fans, right? Because there was some rioting going on after the Knicks game last night, and Knicks fans were super angry. I used to be like that when, you know, my Buckeyes would lose, be super angry and annoyed and everything like that. And I don't care that much. You know, like my day used to be ruined when Ohio State would lose. Used to be super happy that Ohio State would lose, and the whole day's done. You know, now I don't care. Like, I'll talk a little trash when Ohio State wins, right? But when they lose, I don't care. It's part of the game. Like, wins and losses it comes with it. Right now, we don't lose often. Okay, all right, don't get it twisted, but. Wins, I mean, losses do happen. Losses do happen. Just because they don't happen that often for us, they do happen, you know? So, yeah, man. But y'all get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions. Do you think it's great that Uncle Trump went to the game? Do you think he should go to more games? Why or why not? Let me know. Stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.